Hey everybody, this is just going to be a really short video. I'm out at one of my favorite collecting sites where I get stock for my native tank, and as usual I've got a glare on my viewfinder. I cannot tell exactly what you're seeing, but you should be looking at a huge school of little tiny fish. I'm not sure what these are at the moment, but they look like they're baby bass. All I have is a little hand dip net, so catching one of them is going to be extraordinarily difficult. I don't know if I will manage that or not. But there's also mosquito fish in this area, and there's also baby sunfish in this area. So I'm going to try to get some of them to take home, and I also brought my rod. We're going to see if we can't find something a little different. This is usually the easier collecting spot. You can see little, or maybe you can't, I don't know, but there's lots of little fish scurrying everywhere. There's just millions of them. So it'll take me a little while, but I'll get a little bucket full of them, and we'll have something else interesting to look at in my native tank here later. And I may possibly find a larger specimen to go in my actual native tank rather than the little quarantine tank that I'm talking about. So what I would like to do today is catch a small bass. Either largemouth or smallmouth, does not matter. I would just like to catch one that's nice and small, the kind that I would be embarrassed to catch normally, but would look amazing in my fish tank. So hopefully I'll achieve my goal today, and we'll have something really neat to look at later. So anyway, this is one of my collecting sites. It's my main collecting site, and I have found some interesting stuff to do with the water. Oh, there's a small bass right there. I don't know if you can see through the water, but there's a slightly larger fish cruising around. There he is. That is a largemouth bass, and that is exactly the perfect size that I'm going to attempt to catch. I may even attempt to catch him. And that will go greatly in my 40-gallon tank rather than the small 10-gallon breeder. And if you saw that little fish swimming side by side, that is actually a little sunfish. You know, I might be mistaken. That might be a young smallmouth. It's kind of hard for me to tell when they're so young like that. Their markings are not super clear yet. But that looked like it might have been a smallmouth. So, excuse me. We should have something interesting going on. But as I was getting ready to say, because I found the mosquito fish in this water, I also found that very interesting. So I actually started doing some experiments with my water, and I started doing some water samples and testing from this source, and I found out some interesting little tidbits about this water. And I am going to be shooting a video about this water very soon. I just want to do a little more testing. I want to take a few more samples, get a little broader cross-section of samples to look at, and then we will actually discuss the water where we're standing right now. So stay tuned for that. Look forward to some more outdoor videos, and then I promise you, once the weather starts getting a little colder, you will be getting more and more indoor videos, and eventually by midwinter you'll be getting more water chemistry videos and stuff like that you can shake a stick at. So enjoy the outdoors while you can, and thank you for watching. I'll see you real soon.